In the beginning of the APGAINS YouTube channel's coverage of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, it was mostly just a place for me to document ridiculous GAC win streaks, farming guides that were first being developed, and other free-to-play content such as roster reviews and just general advice. It quickly derailed into mostly just commentary, and then eventually today it's kind of just live streams and the occasional shitpost or meme video. This lack of quality in my content has unfortunately led to a decline in the overall productivity of the channel. And not to say that that's something that I am hell-bent on being the only determining factor, but it's definitely led to an alarming amount of frustration in my personal life. And I feel like the best way to kind of fix, amend even, this happening is to kind of return to what the channel is supposed to be and what you guys, want the channel to be. And I understand that when I say you guys, there's a small percentage of you guys who just, enjoy the memes and stuff like that. But I'm talking to the overwhelming majority of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes players who just want informational content to help them along in their free-to-play journeys throughout Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, right? And I feel like I have kind of strayed too far from that path, and like I said previously, it's been immensely frustrating. Hence the blue light glasses that I'm wearing, not because I'm afraid of blue light, but because I did not sleep for the third night in a row, because all I do is stay up and anguish and, just think about what I'm doing wrong, basically. Basically, I just can't sleep because I'm frustrated with myself and the direction that I have taken my YouTube channel. And because of all this, I have decided that I will just return to what the channel should be and what the channel is meant to be, which is, the best information. And I pride myself on the fact that the 2.5 years I've been covering Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, I do have the best free-to-play information that exists anywhere on the internet. There is no other place in the entire world, well, maybe the Russians, I don't know. There's a big Russian community and a big Spanish community. I don't speak Spanish or Russian, even though my entire family speaks Spanish. I'm just, the black duckling that sucks at everything. But, I'm maybe they are God's gift to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and it's just lost in translation. But in the English-speaking world, you're not going to get better free-to-play content anywhere else, and that's a fact. And I feel like I have strayed too far from all of the years of work that I have put into perfecting my craft and kind of just settled on low-quality, low-budget, low-effort content. Streaming, taking clips from the stream, uploading them, shitposting, uploading 1-minute meme videos. And that's gonna change. I will start, uploading real videos, real 8 to 15 minute videos talking about actual information, talking about how you guys can be better, how you guys can most effectively play this game free to play, how you guys can win your GACs, how you guys can prepare more, which teams you guys should farm, which things you guys should prioritize, how you should go about kind of min-maxing your experience in this game so that you can be as good as possible without spending as much time or as much money as other people who maybe don't have the advice that I'll give you. So, I failed you guys. I failed Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I am sorry. I really hope that I turned on the mic for this video because a lot of my videos don't have audio for some reason. I will be gone pretty much all day today. But when I return, hopefully you guys see a drastic uptick in the quality of my videos. I will work on a new updated farming guide. It's not going to be updated in the sense of the, first year of your farming, but, as I've spent years and years perfecting the free-to-play farming guide, we've obviously expanded past where the current one ends, and I have developed, basically the second year of the farming path. So I'll be kind of including that. I will include the big questions that everyone asks about what ships should I include with this, which are usually covered in other videos, but they'll be put all together. What gear should I take these characters? Which characters have priority? What Zetas should I put on them? I will just title it something boring like, the ultimate free-to-play farming guide for the first 2 years of your Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes experience or whatever. So we'll go from the best free-to-play farming guide to the ultimate free-to-play farming guide. I know, a huge marketing upgrade, I'm sure. The guys over at EA and CG are probably drooling at APGAINS' amazing intellect for marketing. But that'll be the next big project they work on. Our videos will be now more so focused on informational content and much less about kind of the memes and the dreams that happen when we happen to be streaming at, our normal 5 p.m. Roster review streams, or our morning, screw around and do whatever we want streams. There will be a lot less streams because those are not very time efficient. And also, I'm desperately trying to get, career underneath my feet so that, the trappings of life are not so much a burden. So there will be a lot less live APGAINS. That being said, I will attempt my very best to do Patreon and YouTube member, GAC live streams, IGL live streams Saturday nights. So if you're around Saturday nights, I guess that'd be Sunday mornings for Australians, but Saturday nights for most of us civilized folk who, live right side up and for whom it is summer and not winter. Saturday night is probably the place that you'll find me. I just thought I'd give you guys an update. I thought you guys deserve to know, why I'm so frustrated in not just the channel's performance, because obviously the channel's performance is going to be massively hindered by the fact that the population of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is rapidly dwindling, right? The days of having 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers are over. Those days will never happen. There will never be another 100,000 subscriber Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes YouTuber in the history of the world. I've been very proud to be the number 2 most viewed Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes YouTuber for the last 8 months. But it's definitely gone to my head and led to kind of taking for granted of sorts. In my real life, I try very hard to make it a point to not take, all of my mini blessings for granted. But apparently it has kind of fallen to the wayside when it comes to YouTube. And I'm ashamed of that. And I will do everything that I can to remedy that, come forward with a solution, which is going to be kind of a return to the content that people actually want to watch. That's not to say that, there will never be a stream highlight or a meme video or whatever. The original purpose of the stream highlights and meme videos was originally to compensate for days where I was either too busy or too depressed to upload anything. It usually came in the wake of days where I was either out of the house, spending time with the friends or the girlfriend or family, or visiting my dad, or days where I was literally just too distraught to get out of bed until like 5 p.m. So that was the original kind of intent of the short form video, was to supplement days where I just could not be productive. And I feel like, kind of like a drug, the idea of kind of taking a day off, not taking a day off per se, because I would still stream for 4 or 5 hours multiple times a day, but just the almost drug-like sensation of just always having something to upload, always having something out there, kind of took hold of me and definitely brought down the channel as a whole. And I apologize for that. I feel like the first step of any addiction is acknowledging that you have it, and taking steps with your friends and family, who would be you guys, to solve solve the issue. And you know, just like any addiction, I'm sure there'll be withdrawal phases where, you know, I'll go on a road trip for a day or two and you guys will just be enamored with short videos. There'll be some relapses. You know, I'm not going to quit cold turkey, but it'll certainly be an interesting and, you know, an interesting process. And I'm grateful that you guys are here to kind of help me along the way. And I guess right before a 10-minute video from APGAINS is unheard of length, but I'm sorry. I failed you guys, and hopefully it doesn't happen again.